Hello, Renee Flamont here. You guys, the narcissist story is going to be that they discarded you. Period. There's no other way that they will allow that story to exist on the universe. In the universe. They're going to make sure that everybody knows that they discarded you, but they will also include how it was your fault and they had no choice. Furthermore, they loved you so much, they tried to be there for you. You saw Cousin Mary, how I tried to be there for her, right? Come on. I loved her. But they will make the rest of the world think that they discarded you. You might say, well, Renee, there's no way. I broke up with him in front of a party, in front of people. He'll figure it out. He'll try to get to those people and tell them, well, she broke up with me that night. But really, it's because she was mad because I had told her the night before that we weren't going to be seeing each other anymore. That's why she was mad. I chose it. She didn't dump me. I chose it. And what cracks me up is, and again, it doesn't matter what role the narcissist will play in your life, but they will never, ever, ever admit to anyone that you dropped them. And what cracks me up is their behavior to you is so poor to warrant you being dropped. People around you are telling you to drop them, but when it finally happens, their arrogance again, we talked about arrogance Monday, but their arrogance again thinks that they can sell it, that they discarded you. And sometimes they do sell it, don't they? Now, I never listen to a person when they say stuff about their ex, ever. I'm not a healthy person or a toxic person. There are three sides to the truth. And I just, his, hers, and the truth. Hers, his, you put your own pronoun to make the story your own. We always say mine is he for a romantic partner, so my stories follow that. But they will never admit that you dropped them or discarded them or stopped doing business with them or stopped being friends with them or stopped talking to them in a family, say. No way, no how. They will lie, and lie again with fervor and tears and drama and stories of how you mistreat them and you people are so wonderful to me. Those people are awful, or she's awful, or he's awful. And they will convince new people of all these horrific things about you, and it's just because they can't take responsibility or blame for anything that went awry. They will go through great lengths to make sure that everyone knows they discarded you, and it was your fault. And they'll have anyone and everyone that bites thinking you are the worst. So of course they had to discard you. Oh, she's this, she's that. You don't know her like I do. You've never gone out with her. You've never... If they're talking to your friends or your family or your coworkers, or if it is a coworker, oh, I know you like them and they seem competent, but you don't know what she says behind closed doors. It doesn't matter the role. If there's a discard, an abruption to service in the relationship, you will be blamed. Period. End of story. Every time, all day long, twice on Sunday. They will never, ever, ever be the villain. Hero, victim, or martyr. So their stories are going to follow that. Oh, I did everything for her that I could. You don't know some of the nights how bad they were, right? So that's hero, and now I'm being a martyr. How bad they were, I put up with her. You don't even know. Right? And victim, she was horrible to me. You don't know behind closed doors. Never the villain. Let me tell you what I did to her. You know what? I did her wrong. I did her wrong. Never going to happen. Never going to happen. And the fact that they have anyone and everyone thinking just the worst, and I'm really sorry. I promise you that's the way it is, but I'm sorry at the same time for telling you this so plainly. They're making up stories that make you sound so bad that they had to cut you off. And they're telling that story to anyone who will listen. Anyone, constantly, every chance they get. So you could have a family here and a family here, and the narcissist is here. These are their new people that they're hanging with, and these are their old people. Might even be their own family, their own old friends. These new people don't know anything that this person did to these people. So this narcissist can now tell these new people all kinds of horrible things about this, let's just call it a unit, family friend unit over here. Oh, this person has these people believing all kinds of things about you. All kinds of things. All kinds of things about, oh, they're so bad to me. Let's use groups. They have this family believing this family is so bad to them. These friends are so bad to them. They did this to me. This one did that to me. Never once to the new people would the narcissist, I'm pointing like they're in the middle, say, you know what, I probably could have made better choices. I probably could have behaved better. I was going through something in my youth. I could have been nicer, right? Like a healthy person says that. I look back on my faults all the time. I didn't like that I have a temper. I can list them all. I know what they are. A narcissist is never going to do that. Talking to these people, they're going to have these people thinking these people are horrific monsters. Oh, we'll welcome you anytime. You can be in our circle, because they're getting the magnanimous, grandiose, funny, life of the party narcissist. Whereas these people have all been already wronged by the narcissist. So there is no charming them. They'd have to show up real, make some apologies, make some amends, and go forth and try to work it out. That's the uncomfortableness when the narcissist goes around people they've wronged. New people, they can just continue until they catch on to be the life of the party and talk all about how bad these people have been to them. I know this exact situation, and these people are wonderful. And that's what's, I've seen this exact thing is a dynamic that I witness. And these people never meet. So they have no idea. They can't make an assessment for themselves, because the narcissist makes sure that those people never meet, because their story is that they discarded you. You're horrible. They don't talk to you anymore. You're horrible. They quit that job because you're horrible. I'm trying to give you examples in every role this could be. And why am I telling you this? Because I want you aware. You can't do anything to stop them, but you can head it off at the pass. Is that the expression? And try to maybe know that that's going to be what they do. Even if they tell you they're not going to do that, that's what they're doing. It is impossible for a narcissist to take blame, responsibility, feel sorrow. They'll pretend sorrow to these people. They'll pretend to be mushy to these people. They'll pretend to cry with these people. Big emotional mess. Over here, hard as a rock, horrible to these people, scream at these people in 30 seconds flat for no good reason. These people are walking on eggshells. These people think they're the world. But they don't have a conscience. Now they'll play having a conscience to these people who don't know them yet. These people already have seen so many different examples of behavior that's ill, that it's hard for these people to think they have a conscience. It's hard for these people to think that they have any kind of remorse in them, or guilt, or feel bad. Because how can you behave the way that this person has behaved with these people when, first of all, it wasn't warranted, but these people see a totally different person. You guys, that's how they live. That's how duplicitous their life is. I want you to really be clear on that. So when they're off looking like they're happy, they're living a fake life right now. And the stress of having to show up every day, eventually this side will see it too. But the point for you is, I want you aware so that when you are talking to your Aunt Sally, your friend this, your coworker that, if you think the narcissist had 5 minutes with them, then just be aware. I'm sure during that 5 minutes, they got in a couple of digs at you, at your expense, to people that supposedly are in your corner and love you. And they're very convincing, these narcissists, because they lay it on thick. They love bomb everybody. This person in the middle is love bombing this family to death. So they love this person. Doesn't show their own side an ounce of anything. Now, if I were in this side, I'd be like, what's wrong? Something's up there. I wouldn't necessarily believe every word that comes out of this person's mouth. I know there's sides to every story. I'm not, and for a second, believing someone when they say their whole side is horrible. Oh, it's all them. Is it? Because the common denominator is you. So that's just math 101 to figure out that they're probably lying, because everything can't be a whole other side's fault. So again, whether it's romantic, business, whatever, keep an eye on this, you guys, and just be aware that the narcissist is out to make the story be they left you, discarded you, fired you, whatever, and that it was all your fault. I know that's not a nice thing to figure out, but I just want to warn you guys. Thanks. I'll talk to you next time.